Joseph from JohnTheHutDweller channel here. Hey, going on with jimbob202019. This questioning then goes into, well, we can't find any references to the to Nazareth before, or in ancient documents, and there's a new city there in the 3rd century. Well, I already kind of explained this with the Hittites. Scholars said, "Oh, Hittites didn't exist. They could, we don't find them in any other writings about them except in the Bible. They're a myth. They're a myth. They're a myth." Until they dig up their capital, and then more archaeology, and they see this huge, expansive empire. But going into it, say there's a reason or whatever to doubt it. Denby Plantation in Virginia in the 60s. There was archaeologists forced this digging to stop because they were going to build this huge area, houses, basically almost like big mansions, just a bunch of crappy houses, huge subdivision. So they took out a foot-by-foot square of dirt, and what they found in it, they x-rayed it, and you could see it was a man's foot inside of a shoe. They'd got basically the lower part of the leg they cut out, and they could see the shoe bound around the shoelacings. Now in this mud, you could just, if you stirred it all up, it wouldn't be there. They just saw the deposits of these things. They could actually make out the laces around the foot and everything. But there was really no material there that, you couldn't really pick up a bone. It was all kind of disintegrated into the mud. Well, that didn't stop the bulldozers, and because they thought, oh, maybe this is Roanoke, maybe this is lost colony, maybe it's a different settlement. We don't know what this is. Was this the first time that we had a town that mixed with natives and colonizers? What is this? But no, bulldoze, boom, gone. Built the subdivision right over top of it, and all the layers, all the first foot of mud. I mean, down to 3 feet. The bulldozers moved everything. Probably packaged that dirt up as gardening soil, laid down concrete houses, everything. Totally destroyed the site. So if they were going to build a new city, we see that the Romans did this all the time. You come in, you build a new city, you rebuild the foundations. You don't work on, if it was just a bunch of houses and a small villa like Bethlehem was, I mean, you dig up the ground to lay stones. You're not just going to lay stone on top of dirt. So they could have eradicated it. But what if Christians had come there devout, trying to find Nazareth and put it in the wrong location? Said, okay, we're going to start, this is probably where it was. It doesn't really matter that it's lost. Who cares? I mean, oh, you don't have the exact town of this. Where the hell are Sodom and Gomorrah at? It's not these things that this person has to be some type of fundamentalist, because then they go on to ask me about, well, where was Christ? Christ wasn't born in a cave. That's not according to the Bible. It's our tradition. It supersedes the Bible. I mean, church began before the Bible was there. And they also make some kind of strange comment about, I don't know where this is. What again, if you had read it, I don't think you would have used it as a source. Why not? These things that he gets, well, you wouldn't have used it though. Why? This isn't an apologetics channel. I'm not trying to convert anybody on this channel. I don't know if there's any Orthodox. I don't think I have one Orthodox viewer. But yeah, this is probably a King James onlyist that may have become an atheist and is trying to, oh, he wasn't born in a cave. This Bible doesn't say that. Well, who says I'm using the Bible? If all you got the Bible and you're a Protestant, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This person's trying to. I think they're trying to attack a Protestant because it's that. We don't know where Nazareth is. We haven't found it. When we do have, I don't care. Does that? How does that affect the story? If they got the name of the place wrong, what if he came from Capernaum and they assumed that he was from Nazareth later on because he was, he could have been a Nazarene or he acted like a Nazarene, so that got screwed up in translation. But he was. I mean, would that affect the incarnation? Would that affect? I mean, or that we don't have the bones of Jesus, therefore we can't prove that he existed. Well, if you found the bones of Jesus, that wouldn't that be a blow to Christianity's the resurrection? I mean, these messages are very strange that I'm getting from this person, but I'm kind of glad I'm glad they're watching the videos and getting something out of them. So I don't know. I guess that'll be the end unless I reread the messages because they're really long. So I started trying to get through all the bulk to get to the questions. So if I go back over and find more stuff, more questions I didn't answer, I'll get to them. And if I didn't answer any specific questions in here you wanted me to, or to the length, please ask again by all means. Peace.